Joined by 4-year member and 2-time team captain of this Oklahoma women's basketball program, Lyndsey Cloman.
Texas Tech at 0-17 in the Big 12. They just need a win, Lyndsey.
Well, good amount of pressure for both teams tonight. The Sooners have 4 seniors, and there's nothing better than playing for your seniors. I was out here last year, and even though I wasn't playing, my team was playing for me, and that is such a great feeling. Now, Texas Tech, they almost beat their last 3 competitors. After a run-rule win over Texas last year in the World Series, the top 2 teams in the Big 12 will be back at it again right here in Norman for the Red River Showdown. The #1 rank in conference is up for grabs, with the Sooners plan on keeping their top spot.
In the nation.
Well, clearly 2 really crucial things that these college athletes have to deal with this week. First, with finals, I've been there. It's really hard to deal with basketball and that at the same time, but Coach Cole strives for excellence in the classroom. So she let the girls take a couple days off and deal with their academics.
The Sooners didn't score for the first 4 minutes of this game, but really stepped on the gas after that.
Yeah, kind of a sloppy first half for the Sooners, but you could tell when they slowed the ball down and executed their stuff, they did a really good job. Also, on the defensive end, they built that barrier, that wall right inside the three-point line, didn't let Texas Tech get inside the paint, and they did a really good job. They shot a couple 15-footers, but I'll take that.
Yeah.
And it's senior night, so score, 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 score.
Pile up the points, and they did a pretty good job after early on several offensive rebounds for Tech. They adhered to your one-and-done philosophy.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Cole let them know early that this is not how we do things. We have got to block out, and we have got to rebound. Second chance shots can let people back in the game, and they can call fouls on that. They can get an and one, and you don't want Texas Tech to get rolling. The Oklahoma women's golf team is headed to the 2014 NCAA championships. This is their 3rd consecutive year qualifying, and not only are they excited about getting started, but they're pumped about playing at a familiar course. Men's tennis will be back in Norman this week for their last home event at the Headington Family Tennis Center to take on the Baylor Bears. They're ready to finish out their season here in Norman and keep their winning streak alive. The Oklahoma women's tennis team returns home this week for their last conference matchup against Oklahoma State. The last time these 2 teams met, the Sooners did not come out victorious, but they plan on winning the 2nd game in the Bedlam series and coming out with a win.
Embracing all of the expectations.
Gosh, just high expectations this year, especially with 4 seniors, Chad. This senior team hasn't been able to cut down a net since they've been here, and I think that is the #1 goal on their list right now. You have girls that want to go to the NCAA tournament and get deep inside the NCAA tournament. Welcome back to another week of Sooner Sports. It was a week full of rivals with Texas and Oklahoma State coming to Norman to pay us a visit. And it was a beautiful weekend for all the outdoor events. So let's take a look back at all the action that happened this week. Coach, I'm sure your head is still in this game right now, but how does this win fuel the fire for this coming weekend?
Well, I hope that it reminded our players of how we are capable of playing.
Say, this is a little Cloman-esque here.
I absolutely love this. In and out, in and out. There's nothing better than a guard trusting her post, and you get 2 points out of that. You see KK got the ball. She reposts. Morgan Hook fed it back in. She did a little shimmy shake and got right to the rim, and 2 points for KK. I just love this patience. Love it by the Sooners, and it paid off for them in the end. It's a big weekend for OU baseball as they head into their last home conference game of the season against the Baylor Bears. They've come up short in the last 6 games, but plan on finishing out their regular season here in Norman with the W.
Be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will give it to the Lady Raiders.
The Sooners were a little stagnant on that possession. They weren't really sure what they wanted to do. Hopefully on the next possession, this defensive possession. You see Portia Durrett right there. She kind of got caught up, picked up her dribble. You never want to do that when you find a trap. You want to back up your dribble and make a better decision.
Got no good battle, the Texas Tech rebound.
Toby, there were no offensive rebounds right there for the Sooners. Everyone was heading back except for Nicole Griffin. If the Sooners want to score in the paint, they're going to have to get offensive boards. Welcome back to another week of Sooner Sports. We had a busy week this week with the Red River Showdown coming to town, and we got a sneak peek at next year's football team at their annual spring game. But lots of other sports to cover, so let's jump right in and take a look back at all the Sooner action that happened this week. You know, you can't go wrong with Erin Ellenberg on the floor. She can really put the biscuit in the basket if you didn't know, Jessica. We're going to start with Morgan Hook. She's a senior point guard. Who doesn't want to be ran by a senior point guard? She can get to the cup. She can penetrate and pitch. She can get it down to the post, and I like that. I'm a little biased on that. Look how she got over there outside of the half circle, moved her feet quick. She knew she was coming and Got the call. Well, Morgan had a season high against Duke with 24 points. Had some uncharacteristic turnovers in that game, which is really not her. But what I love about Morgan is she can get to the basket. She can score. She can penetrate and pitch, and she can do that right there, as you see, get to the rim. She's a leader on this team, and I think she really pulled her team together in this last week. Welcome back, everyone. Even though the school semester is coming to an end, Sooner Action is still on a roll. Let's take a look back at all the action that happened this week. Well, Erin obviously has made it known that she is one of the many greats that have walked through this gym. She has broken many records in the Big 12, NCAA, and she's a senior tonight, and I hope her team just plays for her and the other 3 that will be joining her. Unexpected. All this is unexpected, but it's the Big 12, and everyone's good, and if you don't come with your best game every night, this is exactly what happens. That's it for now, everyone. Have a great week, and good luck to all the students taking finals. We'll see you next time.